Hello, my name is David H. And what I'd like to do in this video is do something that I call trickery. So we're doing is we're tricking the eye to tell the mind this is what we're seeing. So let's start off with I wanted to show you the magic white. Okay, what I've done is I've taken charcoal lighter fluid and titanium white, and with my palette knife, I've mixed it so that we have a still paint consistency, but just a little bit thinner. That way it spreads better. Make sure you have a good clean brush so that your magic white stays white, and apply it to your canvas. In thin, even coats all the way across, up and down, back and forth. Get you a thin layer. See, a little bit of paint goes a long way. It's a little bit of the magic white. You just got to push it around. Besides your imagination, your brushes are probably the most important thing. You have to make friends with your brushes because you pay your money for them and you buy these brushes and you get them to do a specific thing, and they want to do that specific thing for you every time. But it's your responsibility to keep them clean and in good repair. I suggest natural bristle brushes. True, they're a little more expensive. I mean, I've got some brushes that cost 85 bucks a piece, and I didn't go out and buy them all at once. No, it took time. But I found that natural bristle brushes hold their shape and they produce what you're trying to accomplish each and every time, provided they're clean and taken care of. Okay, test our magic white. Very thin layer. Very good. Okay, so I want to do a kind of a dark sky, sort of maybe twilight, I guess. So I'll start with a Prussian blue, and I'll start high on the canvas, dark at the top, and then work it down. Pull it down, get it lighter, dark at the top, lighter as it goes down. Now, because I want the eye to see distance, I'm going to make my horizon line higher than I normally do. Normally, my horizon line is down here somewhere. Excuse me. Now, there we have our sky. And I want to do something with this magic white take it on a brush and just flick it a couple times here and there. You can't really see it on the video, but what I did is I just made stars in the higher portions of the canvas. I'll bring it up, maybe you can see it. See there? Those, in fact, will be our stars. Okay, I want some clouds, but I want clouds far off in the distance. So I want to use a flat brush and some titanium white. And I want to just kind of put them here like this, stretched out across the sky. Make those clouds far off into the distance. Highlight a little bit of them. Clean the brush, wipe the brush off every time, or else you're going to get a horrendous blue and you won't get this true white. And you want that true white, as you can see. Just straight lines. What that does is that shows distance way off. Now we would like to get a couple of clouds kind of higher up in the sky. A little closer to us. So we'll switch to a different brush. Same titanium white. Let's switch a couple of clouds. We're not going for perfection. We're just doing the best we can. Wipe off the brush. Just a couple of flicks and twists and turns. And there we have some clouds closer to us. Wipe off our brush. Kind of drag the bottoms. Give them that flat look, like they're in the distance. There we go. There we got clouds far away, clouds up close. Now I want some water. And for that, I'm going to mix phthalo blue. Prussian blue, in my opinion, is great for the sky. But phthalo blue does the water. We're going to mix phthalo blue and viridian green. Both, by the way, are translucent colors, which means you can basically see through them. They're not an opaque. And we want these because they pick up the magic white. What I'm doing here is I'm checking my color, seeing if I got the color I want right. If it was too blue, I would add more green. If it's too green, I'd add more blue. That looks about right. I'm happy with that. Aren't you? Okay, I like to use a 1-inch brush when I do my water because it gives me an extra degree of texture. Do little crisscrosses this way and that. Get our horizon line. See if you can leave a little bit of white there between the sky and the water, only because that gives it the effect of twilight, like light that's gone down behind. We don't want a yellow, not like a sunset. Bring it on down. This way and that. Get it mixing with that magic white. It lightens up as you get lower. Now we'll take a clean dry brush. Let's lift some of that excess paint up, or all our paints will stick. Too much paint and our new paint won't stick. And then it mixes up and mixes in and ends up being a brown or a funky green. We don't want that. We want that water to look like it's water. Okay, now we'll take a fan brush, about medium coarse, medium size, with some titanium white. What we want to do is we want to make the white caps of the water. So we'll kind of put a couple here, like that. Remember, we're trying to trick trick the eye into making the mind believe what we're showing here. Use a couple of crisscrosses here and there. To show some water. Dry the brush every time. Clean it off. Maybe another white cap. They don't have to be big. Remember, we're talking about distance. Down and across. And it gives us water, the effect of water. Let's go back to a flat brush. That looks like waves way off in the distance there. Just some white caps way back there. Make those white caps, make them move. Give them some movement there. Okay, now here is where we start our trickery. I want to put an island, but I want to put it at a distance. But the thing is you have to have water behind it because it doesn't matter how far away it is, the ocean goes on further. We want dark, so a little lamp black, burnt umber, black, burnt umber, and we're gonna make an island. Way out there. See how the water behind the island makes it look more realistic, even though it's way, way out there? That's the trickery I'm talking about. Okay, now we'll take some sap green, just sap green only. No mixing it, no nothing, because we want dark. We want dark, but we want there to appear that there's life on this island. So we'll put a little bit of sap green, just on the tops of it. Kind of hard to see in the camera, but it's there. Your eye sees it, believe it or not. Now we'll take some titanium white on our palette knife and give some water around in front, like the waves are breaking in front of that island, closer to us than the island is. There we go. Now we want a bigger island, closer. Same burnt umber, lamp black, only this time we want more burnt umber in our mix than we do lamp black. And we'll put an island here. Still close to the horizon. That. Same thing with the titanium white. Go just around the side of the island. Make it look like it's coming around all the way around the island. Pull it away a little bit. Take that brush with a little bit of the magic white that we did the stars with. And kind of just put some splash right there. Where it looks like it's hitting the island. And brush, pull away, pull away. That'll look like a wave starting here. Now for this island, we want a little bit of color, sap green, yellow ochre, because it's closer to us. So we want to see more life. Like that. Little bit of green, lighter green on that. Darker green in our shadow areas there. Okay, so now we have more trickery coming. Let's imagine we just walked out from a cliff, walked down a path, and came out on a cliff overlooking this. So we need land here. Get some Van Dyke brown, some of that green that we just made, make it darker, and pull it down like that. Maybe add some lamp black. Darker back here, all the way down. And maybe the same thing on the other side. So it'll be a sharp steep. This one will kind of go out a little bit. And then right in front, some sap green. We want land. I'll take a 2-inch brush. Drag this all out. Like we just walked off of a path, walked right out to the edge, and this is what we see off in the distance. Can you see already what I mean by trickery? How we trick the eye into believing that that's way down there on the cliffside there. Let's get some lamp black and define our shadows here. Here. Sides of the islands. Now we want some shrubbery. So we'll get some deep yellow, viridian green. We'll make some shrubs, kind of overhanging the cliffside there, like grass or whatever. Like that. Put some color in there. What we'll do is we'll take a brownish color and we'll make our path that we followed. We'll take a flat brush with brown and black. Make our pronounce our path here. Show the shadow side of our little road. Now I want to take some cadmium yellow because it's a bright yellow and mix it with some sap green. A fan brush. Yellow, sap green, mix, sap green. Brush. Some more of that wonderful green. And make some grass sticking up. Path. And let's see, how about maybe some stones or some rocks right there on the end for us to lean against and gaze out into that wide wonder. Some rocks, little tall rock right there. Screwing up around it. Of course, we need to top it with something here, accent it a little bit. And there we go. Let's see. About about at least one palm tree or so. Get some of our dark brown color, burnt umber, Van Dyke brown, lamp black, because these are going to be mainly in silhouette. And let's see, let's put one here, thicker as it goes down. And maybe let's see. How about one here going right out of our view? Those are just our guidelines for our branches. Throw them out there. And then work our magic. Different fan brush for that. It's a little darker green. Get our palm trees. There we go. That's the trickery I'm talking about. To where you look at the painting and it looks like things far off in the distance, way out there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Please subscribe.